What's going on, guys? My name's Zach, and yeah, today I'm gonna be talking about home tattooing. Um, so yeah, just a disclaimer. This video is for just like something to do, just fuck around with. I mean, I like making shit and whatever. So just decided to make one of these. So I'm not saying you should go out and do this and start tattooing your friends and having your friends do you or whatever. So yeah, and if you're under 18, click off of this video now because you don't need tattoos. So yeah, this is my homemade tattoo gun. I made it out of an electric razor, like one of those 3-prong things, whatever. I used it with one of those because it has the circuit board thing here. You can't really see because I got the electrical tape over it, but it's got a rechargeable battery, so you're not restricted to sitting next to an outlet, doing your thing if that's what you're gonna do or whatever, which I do not suggest. But yeah, I mean, making one of these things is really simple. You can make it out of just things you have in your house, and if you don't have them, it's very, very easy and very cheap to get them. So yeah, I'll just break it down. For the base, I used a butter knife, and just bent it at a 90-degree angle, and just threw the motor and the circuit board on top. Most people say use a spoon and just like clip off the little bowl part of the spoon, because most people are just going to be using the motor, like no circuit board. So you just be like that, and like smaller up here and whatever. To each their own. Like I said, I used the razor one because it came with a rechargeable battery thing. But yeah, if you're going to be using a like just the motor and just plug it into the wall kind of thing, you can use it from a razor, any razor that's electrical, obviously. Electrical razor, electrical toothbrush, anything. So if you're doing that, this is what the motor is going to look like. You're going to need a 18-volt or 12-volt motor, and like a not a car charger, a cell phone charger, to use the power source. You're going to have to splice the wires and whatever, and that's just too much of a pain in the ass. So for the motor, electric toothbrush, electric razor. If you want the rechargeable battery, you can go with that. The next thing you're going to use is a mechanical pencil. So yeah, that's where your needle is going to go through, and whatever. You can keep, I would suggest keeping the eraser and putting your needle through the eraser, because it just keeps the needle in a straight line and there's no roaming of the needle, because the motor spins not clockwise, in a circular motion. It doesn't go straight up and down. So you're probably sitting there going, oh well, how the fuck does a circular motion motor make something go straight up and down? And that is as simple as a little button. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go, a little button. The motor has this little prong thing at the end of it. You just slide the button on there, and then you're going to take whatever it is you're using for a needle, most likely a guitar string, and you're going to put it through the motor. So I could not find a video on YouTube on how to make a needle for it, so I did some searching, and this is what I found. You're going to need a guitar string. Probably can't see. Yeah, there you go. A guitar string. I'm using just a B string off a guitar, so it's the second smallest. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a pair of wire snippers or needle nose pliers with the little snipper thing on the end. And you're just gonna take that. See, I have my string here, and you're just gonna bend it back and forth until the guitar string just breaks off like that, and now you have your needle. So what you're gonna do after that is you're gonna take one end, whichever end you want to be at the top. You're going to clamp it in the needle nose pliers, just a very small portion of it, and you're going to I don't know, I'm doing that left-handed. You're gonna just clamp it at the very end and bend it at a 90-degree angle. So probably just like the width of the pliers, like that much. So yeah, so you're gonna bend it at a 90-degree angle, and it should look like that. You're gonna have a little L shape there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a teeny tiny, when I say teeny tiny, I mean like really fucking small, piece at the end, and just bend that at a 90-degree angle too. What I do is I kind of pull down on the guitar string while I'm bending it, and what you're gonna get is this little hook thing, and that is gonna go inside your button in one of the holes. If you want a 4-hole button, I mean that's the best to use, but you can use a 2-hole, really doesn't matter. And you're just gonna slip it in there and turn on your motor. And you can't see it, but it's going back and forth. And yeah, so there's that. And what you're going to want to do once you get it all situated in your machine, what I like to do is I like to turn the machine on and get a file and just move it back and forth along the file to bring it to a point, kind of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how to make a homemade tattoo gun needle. I will say you're going to need rubbing alcohol, not hydrogen peroxide or anything, rubbing alcohol. Preferably 70-75% isopropyl or whatever the fuck that says. And that's to sterilize your needle, because you don't, I mean, I doubt that if you're just doing yourself, you're not going to catch anything, but just to be safe. And yeah, for ink, you're going to want to use Black India ink, Indian ink, whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, so I mean, it's cheap. It's like $4 for this little vial, and that should last you a fair amount of time. And yeah, I mean, this thing of rubbing alcohol was $1.20. $4, it's $5.20 for, you know, a pretty fair amount of time of tattooing or whatever. But yeah, so if you don't have any of these materials at home, you can literally walk into Walmart with like $30 in your pocket and come out with everything you need. That includes a mechanical pencil, the guitar string, an electric razor, toothbrush, a knife or spoon or whatever, rubbing alcohol, and your Indian ink. So yeah, happy tattooing, I guess.